I'm really excited about today's episode. We are on our way to Klippiesbaai, which is just on the other side of Kogel Baai in Gordons Bay, South Africa. And we're going to have a fish braai on the beach a bit later today. So I'm just in the garden grabbing some lemons fresh off the tree in Mom's garden. Yeah, check this out, man. It's going to be amazing. So we started the day off by going to the local supermarket and fishmonger to grab some fresh goods just before we hit the beautiful coastline on our way to Klippiesbaai. Just arrived at Klippiesbaai. I'm here with Alfred and Elmarie, or Peter is here as well, and we're going to be braaiing a lekker fish today, and Elmarie's going to show us how she makes her sweet potato, and we'll do some bits and bobs in between as well.
How's it very so lucky to have a Scotsman, well, almost there, almost in sunny South Africa in winter, with this beautiful coastline. I just thought this would be a perfect location for a fish braai.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. What are you guys doing?
Great. So I'm gonna do some sweet potatoes in the fire. Very easy, but you need to do it in the beginning, so because it needs at least an hour and a half inside the fire. Very simple. I just wash them. You can use salt water from the sea if you want. And then we're just going to use some olive oil and just rub them with olive oil. Don't be shy. Oops, like this. And then we're just going to wrap them in foil and pop them in the fire.
Okay, so I'm just doing a bit of a starter. So we're just going to toast some baguette. Afterwards, salt on it and a bit of olive oil, and we've got a cheese spread that we're also going to add on there just to get things going. And yeah, this is a saw blade of a Leatherman, but for outdoorsmen it works perfectly fine as a bread knife as well. This is the proper stuff. You don't get this anywhere in Europe. Kameeldoring. This stuff is, when it's burnt out, you can braai for another 2 hours. It's awesome.
Okay, cool. We are busy preparing the fish. We got a nice dorado fresh from the fishmonger. Firstly, I'm just going to prep a nice garlic butter, herby garlic butter that we'll baste it with. And then I'll prepare the fish. I already asked the fishmonger to gut it and to take out all the bones for me just to make it easier. So yeah, firstly, the garlic butter. Got a nice garlic here, so I'm just going to start off with that. And then I'm going to put some fresh oregano in some butter. And we're just going to melt that down on the fire. That'll be used to just baste the fish with. You don't really have to worry too much about this. It's just to flavor your butter. Alright, and with that I'm going to use some real butter. And I've got here some nice fresh oregano. That can now go on the fire just to melt down, and I'll prepare the fish next. Cool. Okay, so for the fish, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice some lemon that we're going to put in between and on top. Do some red onion as well, and then I'm just going to cover it with fresh herbs. We're going to pinch it down in the braai grid, and that'll go straight on the coals. And I'll use the garlic butter just to baste it with every single time we turn it. Sizable dorado here. They say it's very similar to yellowtail. I actually tried to get yellowtail, but they were sold out, so this was the next best thing, but I'm sure it's going to be just as good. So I asked them to gut it for me and also just to take out the bone, as you can see there. So quite simply, we're just going to stack this in the inside with some lemons and with some onions, just to flavor it from the inside. And I've also got some fresh dill here. I'm just going to put a few of these on the inside as well. Okay, and all we're going to do now is just keep on basting the fish with the garlic butter that I've prepped earlier, just to keep it nice and moist and all that flavor to go. You want to make sure that your fire is not too hot at this stage. Give the fish some good time on every side just to soak up all the yummy garlic butter that you've prepared, whilst turning it every so often to make sure that it doesn't dry out. Alright, that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's getting a bit dark now, so we're going to finish off the fish. It's almost ready to take it off the fire, and then we're going to have a lovely meal in Klippiesbaai. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers!